Scrapbookers, I'm back and ready to finish this layout. So I haven't moved a thing. I just sat down. I had a long day of getting my hair done. It just seems like it takes a really long time. But I actually made it darker. So I dye my hair blonde. And I started dyeing my hair because I was gray, or getting a little gray, even when I was like 16 years old, or not 16, that was my grandmother. When I was about 25, I started having some gray. So anyways, sometimes when you dye your hair, it just gets blonder and blonder, and that was happening, so I had her darken it up a little bit. So I like it. It looks good. I just have this love-hate relationship with having my hair done. And I have also, I'll just complain some more, okay? So the other annoying thing that I did today was we're going to be going to Utah to go skiing, and I started searching. Here comes the doggy. Hello, Jessie. I started searching for a place to stay, and let me complain about something that doesn't need to be complained about. But there's so many, there's like 15 resorts out in Utah, and that's a lot to choose from, It really is. So I'm not really sure where we're going to be staying. I'd like to stay in a ski in, ski out kind of a place. But some of them, like the prices kind of vary widely. So we'll have to see. If you have any suggestions, I would love to hear them. Like go here, don't go here. That kind of thing. We just do skiing. We don't do snowboarding. We don't do that. And we like something that's not too crowded. So that's what's kind of gotten me in a quandary about whether to stay in Park City or not. Is that going to be too crowded or not? I don't know. I looked at Snowbird, and they've got like this tunnel you can go through, like on your skis. It's really interesting. But it looks like there's not a lot of, base. There's not like a big base, like there is in Park City. So I don't know. I don't know where we're going to be going. But you tuned in to hear about scrapbooking, right? So I see that there's a new paper clipping roundtable up today. I haven't had a chance to listen yet, but they've got a guy on from Prima, and I'm not typically, that's not typically my my bag. So I'm not super, sometimes I want to listen as soon as I can, and I'm not all that excited about that, but I don't know what they're talking about yet, so maybe it will be exciting. I don't know. I usually like it. Let's see. So somebody asked, where did I get this, what line was this paper from? And it is from Crate Paper, and it is the Close Knit line. Someone else left a comment and asked how my weight loss journey is, and they said theirs was going slowly. Well, mine too. I have a lofty goal of losing 50 pounds, and I'm a long way off, but it's still my goal. So, yeah, I went clothes shopping today too, and that's not fun when you're feeling fat. It's really not. I'm just going to cut this just to make this piece of paper be less awkward to deal with. I I don't totally know exactly where the journaling and that sort of thing is going to go yet. So at this, right now I'm just trying to kind of fill up the tops and the bottoms of all of these. What else can I tell you? I'm going to be doing the interview for Masterful Scrapbook Design later this week. I think it's on the 30th that I'm doing it. I should know that, right? I think it's on Thursday. I'm pretty sure it's on Thursday. It may be horrible if I got that wrong. But yeah, I think it is on Thursday. So that doesn't really fill up that whole space, so I just think, see if I can just make a little smidge down there. So I started this layout this morning and then had to go, and I don't usually like to start a layout and then leave it and do it later. I usually like to just finish it, because sometimes it's hard to get back to one. Okay, so there we are so far with the tops and the bottoms of those, and it's feeling okay. I'm feeling like okay about it so far. Let's see what else we can do. Okay, I've had these on my desk for a while. They're Fancy Pants Artist Edition 10 stencil cards. I'm not really sure if they're going to fit in a way that will work. This one says laugh. Let's just pop these out. And since I bought these, like, now I have this silhouette, so I kind of not sure how necessary this kind of a product is for me anymore. But let's just see what we can do with it. So that says laugh. Here comes one of them. The little one, I think. So you don't want to, like, cover up my writing. I don't really think this is going to work. I think this is too large for the space. So I think letter stickers are going to be the way to go. So I'm just going to put these back in here. I do want to use them sometime soon, though. They kind of feel like, oh, they've been sitting around for a while. Looks like I paid $1.50 for them. So not too bad. I do have some doodads that I could use. Oh, let's see what else. I have some gold hearts that I think I cut myself out of Christmas cards that had gold on them, and then, boy, I can't talk, sorry. I mean, I can talk, but oh, I don't know. I'm not feeling especially verbose, but I am feeling like I ought to get this page done. So there's a big heart. I don't know if that really works. The little heart could go here too. Let's do that. I'm not completely in love with it, but this is the thing, is you don't have to be. Like, every single thing doesn't have to be a total masterpiece. Sometimes it's okay to just go, you know, just keep going and try to, you know, get it done. And somebody did chime in and say the Get Her Done is by somebody named Larry the Cable Guy, which I want to say I've heard of. And I guess I sort of have, but I really have no idea who that is. I don't know anything about Larry the Cable Guy. I hope that doesn't mean I'm culturally illiterate. When I was a senior in high school, our teacher, our English teacher, had us read this book called Cultural Literacy, and it was by a man named Hirsch. I remember that. And so, anyways, I always think of being culturally literate. Like, you know, you got to know what's going on. So I'm not culturally literate on Larry the Cable Guy. Okay. This might be a page that doesn't need a title, maybe. I'm not convinced of that yet. Now I put the little other strips in here. I think I want to put a word over this part as well. Can you see that? Hope you can see, because I'm not doing a very good job of narrating. Am I? I don't think I am. So I cut up all those little strips. This one says brother. Remember this? Okay, so one of these says sister, and it's underneath here. And I think I want the sister and brother to be together. So I'm just going to cut that out and then tape that onto this heart. So brother, I had to put her, the brother underneath, right? Because she's getting a piggyback ride. Or I guess whatever that's called, like a horsey ride from him. So that's going to be, she'll be sitting on him. The words will be sitting. See, sister, brother. So that's going to go here, about there. Okay. I kind of feel like that needs some pop dots. And I just had some. Here they are. And so I need to fill in this little space that I changed a little bit. My husband's watching the presidential address downstairs, speaking of cultural literacy, and he's got it like so loud. I can like hear everything all the way up here. I follow politics, not really. You know, it's not my favorite thing to do. I don't really like to watch the news. I don't really like to follow politics because it just feels very frustrating to me. Like, if I can't change anything, then what's the point of watching it? So that's kind of my, like, I want to know enough to be culturally literate and to be able to know, like, how to make decisions about who to vote for, but I am, sometimes I think, like, maybe it's just like a stage of life. I just feel like it's just not my, you know, somebody else ought to worry about that. Not me. But that's a horrible thing to say, isn't it? I ought to care a little more. I sort of do. Yeah, it's not like, it's not a priority for me at this point in my life. Maybe it will be again at some point. I say again, but I mean maybe someday it will be. Okay, so I put 2 here. I kind of want to have 2 up here. See, I'd much rather just, you know, jabber on about scrapbooking and recording the little details of my family's life than watch the presidential address. My sister gets all amped up about it, though, and my aunt does too. They, my sister especially, though, she she gets on her, like, Facebook rants about politics, and she kind of knows, like, she's like, oh, she kind of knows that she's, you know, a little more ramped up than maybe she ought to be about everything, but she's like, I just can't help it, she's got a lot of opinions, so I think it's funny, it's cute. And it's good, I'm glad she's into it. Okay. Okay, and even though I'm not in the picture, I've made the page. So this one says, Love Mother. So I'm just going to put that like ever so slightly underneath there. It's just kind of subtle. I think I'm almost done with this. What do you think? Like stickers, brads, enamel dots. They seem to be like the favoriteest thing of everybody lately. Let's try some enamel dots. Sometimes I kind of have to work at being motivated to like embellish or go do the details of you know, the little details of scrapbook embellishment. Like sometimes I just feel like I get the main point across, that's, let's call it good. But the little details, I really do think they matter. And I don't think you have to go little details on every single page, especially if you're kind of inclined like me and are more inclined to leave them off. But if you can just do like a little bit every once in a while, I do think it kind of shows, like it just makes it a little more special and it makes it seem like you just care a little bit more. So there's a little enamel dot on the hey there, and then on the brother and sister. You see that? Kind of, sort of. I'll take a picture of it. I think I'm done without a title. Let me just think about that for a second. Does every page need a title? No. Because the goal is kind of like, my son really enjoys making my daughter laugh. Like, it's his goal. You know, he, especially when they were kids, like, he just wants to make her happy. Maybe I'll just say, like, making Allison laugh. Not sure. I kind of want to go for almost white letters. I don't know why. I think maybe I think they'll stand out. But then I also want to have like little tiny white letters. And I'm not sure that I have them. Okay, I do have some new-ish letters. I could also do gold because they're trendy and they're fun, and I really kind of love these glittery gold letters. So I kind of want to put the word laugh right here. I think. Let's see how that's going to show up. I don't know. Is it going to be... I don't know if you are getting very good light on this. I feel like I'm getting really good light on it, but when I look up at the... Let's see if we did the title there. I'm just going to move this light a little bit so maybe you can see a little bit better. Just looking at this now, it just doesn't seem like you all are getting very good light. Now it seems like you're getting too much light. I don't know what to do. A giant light. Okay, well, I don't think the lighting is perfect, but so I'm wondering, where should the title go, or should I even have one? And I kind of want to say like Mac's mission in life to make Allison laugh is Mac's mission in life, or Mac's mission in life is to make Allison laugh. I don't know where to put this. It's very awkward. Let's see what we can do. And I'm also not convinced of the yellow or the gold letters. LAUGH. And I think I'm gonna cover up some of my journaling, which is not really what I planned. Yeah, I don't think I like this. So that would be laugh. Let's maybe see about, so awkward. I feel like, oh, y'all are like probably thinking, what's she doing? But that's kind of the point. I'm trying to show you, like, just keep working through it. Now I'm covering up some of that together. So I'm really not super happy with the placement on this or my lighting situation. All sorts of dilemmas here tonight. Yeah, I don't think I like this. So usually I would just, stick with it, but I don't really think this is working at all. So I'm going to put this back. I don't like it. But I do still like the idea of maybe putting the title. Let's try one more option. So let's go with my initial thought of I was going to use white. So looking for a white font. I have this, it's like this would give a little bit different texture, so that could be fun. It's, I don't know if I have all of the letters. It's like corrugated. I don't really think this is going to work either. But let me see if I can kind of work through the awkwardness of it. And yeah, it's not going to go there, that's for sure. But where could it go? So maybe it could go down here. Or is there any way it can go like over the photos? For a while I was doing a lot of titles over photos. And if that happens, it's going to need to just move a little bit. So I don't really love the idea that I'm covering up like his little cute little hands, because, they're all little and cute, but I've got a lot of pictures of them, so I think that's probably okay. So I'm kind of overlapping the letters just a little bit. And now I want to go for those like Tim Holtz little tiny letter stickers that I have and maybe do like, it is Mac's mission in life to make Allison laugh. Kind of all on this photo, which wasn't originally my focal photo. It was more like this one. Not sure. I'm not sure if I like it. So indecisive. Okay, let's see. So I love these little ideology letters and make Allison. So I'm going to start actually up here and just see how far I can get. I want to start by spelling mission. Usually I will spell it out, so. Oh. Just so I don't forget it. I feel like this is the worst video ever. Sorry. Sometimes I just feel like I'm like all full of great advice, and tonight I think I'm just all zombied out because I was like searching and searching and searching on that. It's like VBRO. It's like the vacation rental. And I don't know that much about Utah, like as far as where to stay or where would be a great place to stay. And so I really feel like I just know I don't have like really enough information to make good decisions. Okay. So like I'm sort of wondering like should I spend the extra money and like stay up on, you know, and at like a fancy ski out kind of a place, or am I going to be just as fine if I stay down in the city, like in Park City, and will I be close enough? Like, is that going to be cool? And I don't have the answer. I have no idea. So I wish somebody could just say like, hey, you should go here, and you're going to love it at this place. And then, like, I guess I should call a travel agent, but I don't typically, I don't know, I almost feel like I usually get to figure it out better than the travel. And I probably don't, but every time I've used a travel agent, I've kind of said, like, okay, so this is what we want to do, and, like, give them, like, completely specific directions, and then it kind of feels like it just slows down the process a little. But the process is going very slowly, so, which is causing me to be a zombie and be all indecisive about my layout. So Mac's mission in life. So sometimes these kinds of layouts, you know, you kind of just want to plant a seed with your kids that they really do like each other. And you're actually like showing evidence. Like, see? I know what I'm talking about. They got along okay today. But, you know, Mac's mission in life, to make Allison, to make his sister laugh. And so I'm just wondering where to put that. Like, to make Allison laugh. Like, over this and cover him up even more. I think yes. Make Allison laugh. So I am running out of some particular letters in here. That's, I'm going to have to, oops, I guess that's my phone. I don't know what that is. I never answer my cell phone. I mean, I do sometimes, but I'd rather not. I'd rather just use my cell phone to surf the, to look at Pinterest to answer phone calls. Yeah. Trying to think of what else people emailed me about. I got a bunch of comments. So I get my comments by email, which is kind of cool, but then it's a little bit hard for me to respond to them via my phone, so I'll usually get on the computer to actually respond. So that just takes a little bit extra time. But if I can remember things, I I can tell you about them in the video. But I don't remember the other comments right now. Oh, I did buy some things today, though. I'm not calling it a haul video, but I did. I went to TJ Maxx, so I did some clothes shopping because I wanted to get some more long sleeve shirts and stuff like that. Because I don't really have too many to make. Allison, oops, I forgot the word make. That would help. I'm just gonna pull this one up. Oh. Sorry. Just kind of cutting these down. Yeah, I really think that Obama down there holler. My husband's got it so loud. And it's funny, he's got the kids are actually watching it, so that's probably good for them. But it's just coming all the way up. They're watching it downstairs and I'm upstairs. And it's just coming through, it just feels like it's pervading every inch of the house. I think you're getting a shadow. I think my lighting is horrid tonight. Let me just move that one more time. Trying to think of what else I can tell you about. Well, I can't think of anything. Isn't that so sad? I watched The Bachelor last night. I think it was last night, wasn't it? Well, there was the Bachelor wedding, on Sunday night, and then on Monday night is The Bachelor, and we're kind of thinking it's the Juan Pablo season, and so far it isn't all that engaging. I don't think we're not amped up about it. Sometimes it seems super exciting, but this season so far doesn't seem. I'm not super into it yet. But I do like to watch it just to see where they go. They went to Vietnam and they went to South Korea. That was kind of interesting to see. And the wedding was did you see the wedding? It was kind of like the Bachelor wedding. It was so weird, they had, they kept having, the honeymoon cam. It was just, they just kept showing an empty bed. And, I don't know, I thought that was kind of tacky. We can assume that's what they're going to be up to, but I don't think they just made a big deal about, oh, there's the honeymoon and the honeymoon bed, and they're going to be, doing their honeymoon thing, and it just seemed like kind of overkill on that storyline. Seems like they could have thought up, something a little bit better to talk about. I don't know. I thought it was a little hokey. Okay, so here we are, and I feel like maybe just a little teensy bit more. I don't know what. I have some sticker sheets here. Okay. I have, it says together. No. See, I really just want to add something, but I just don't know what. Oh, okay. So one thing I could add is the date, which I don't know. So this is 2008. Yeah, that's about right. So let's put the date right up here. And I think right up there. Most indecisive layout ever. No, that's not true. I've probably done more indecisive things. I think I just want to put the 2008 in these same little letters. And then I think I'll be done. I think. I was gonna put it right here, but I don't think that really works. Where can I put 2008? Maybe underneath here. Like right on that heart. Well, I can tell you about my soap opera. That's way more exciting than The Bachelor. So one of the guys on my soap opera, apparently, like he's one of my, I like him. He's Victor Newman's son, Adam. He, the actor, apparently did something inappropriate with the girl that plays Summer, and got fired, is what I've read briefly on the. I don't spend a lot of time like looking up soap opera drama, but he did something inappropriate and he got fired from the show. So they're in the process of like having somebody else shoot his character, and it's taking forever. So we keep tuning in to say like, is he dead yet? And he's not dead yet. So okay, that's all. I think this layout is done. Yes, I do. There it is. It's about brother and sister actually getting along, and it's designed to encourage the notion that they like each other. And actually, when we were looking for the ski places out in Utah, they started watching YouTube videos together, and they actually had some fun together tonight. So that was a good thing. Anyway, thank you for watching. I'm Katie Scott, and please leave a comment or, subscribe, or I love comments. I love it when you leave a comment. Come say hi. Tell me what you, tell me what you want to see me make a layout about, or talk about, or questions, or comments, anything. That's all. Okay, thank you. I'll stop talking now. Bye.